here today to share with you some nuggets on how to take care of your pets. Specifically, I'm more measuring on dogs and cats. So, here's my best friend ever, and the name is Jojo. So active and needs some love and so much caring, but basically he has to be clean. Okay? Love you, Jojo. Alright, so I'm going to share with you some basic nuggets on how to care for your pets. So generally there are 3 sections that I'm gonna share with you today. I'm gonna share with you about the general health, which will include vaccinations and some diseases which can actually be caused by different parasites if we don't really take care of our pets. So the other section is nutrition, how basically we feed our dogs and with what. And the third area is basically on the hygiene, on how to keep our pets clean and well, so that we basically love them and not kick them when they come loving us. Just like what Jojo's doing here, basically trying to say, hey, can you play with me? Alright, I think I can play with you just for a minute, but I'll drop it right. Okay, so on vaccinations, it is very important to do vaccinations of our pets, especially dogs. Okay, and cats as well. But for dogs, basically, there are vaccinations which are actually recommended by laws. So if we think of rabies, this is a serious disease that can actually spread from dogs to humans. So it's a mandatory that our dogs must be vaccinated against rabies. So we must make sure that when you are a pet owner, that you take your dog to the vet and actually have it vaccinated, so that there are no chances or risks of having yourself getting infected from your dog. Okay, then the other vaccinations, you can actually go to your vet and there's 7-in-1, whereby you get the vaccinations for your dog for parvovirus, adenovirus, and many other viruses which can actually infect your dog and actually cause mortalities to your dog, and which can actually also, some of them can actually cause some problems to us humans. So we just need to make sure that our dogs are safe and are healthy, and we are free to stay with them in the home. Okay, then for cats, same thing with cats. We need to make sure that our cats are well vaccinated and they are free of diseases, so that we don't risk infecting ourselves as well from our own cats. Okay, then for dogs also there's deworming, which we also need to do to make sure that our dogs are living free of these worms, of these roundworms, nematodes, which can actually spread actually also from these dogs to us human beings and actually infect us or our kids or any of our loving family members. So in terms of vaccinations and general health, we just need to make sure that these are up to date, because these are done annually to just make sure that we are safe from time to time. Then we need to also make sure that the general health of our dogs is well taken care of, so that we live with them happily. They also need our care, they also need our love, Then the second section about nutrition. So basically, our dogs and cats needs to be well fed, just like us human beings. We need to make sure that we feed them a balanced diet for our dogs. They also need their proteins, their carbohydrates, their vitamins, their minerals, their fiber, their water. This is basically a good thing, and also for their good health, because if we don't really take care of these, then they will cause problems, because what will happen is that they will get sick, and that's like a cost again to us, and they will actually take more money to the vet and will say, oh, it's too expensive to keep a dog. But no, if we prevent them through proper vaccinations and proper feeding, basically we won't have any challenges with our pets, and we will love them, and they won't be as costly as we think. Okay, then in terms of nutrition, we know that for puppies, these puppies have got very small tummies, so they don't really take so much large amounts of feed at one go. So they take smaller amounts but multiple times in a day. So we just need to make sure that our puppies are well fed and they've got, good boy, Yeah, now Jojo is calm. I'm glad. Okay, so they just need to be taken care of and make sure that they are well and free from these diseases. And our nutrition and our vaccinations can do us good. Trust me, guys. Try this. Then for hygiene, our pets needs us, so they need to play with us, and we always kick them away, and we always shout at, and we always or shout at them because they will be dirty. So you want or need your nice suit to be messed up. But just imagine your cat is clean and your dog is clean, well groomed, not smelling, and everything is alright. There's no need for us to actually kick them. So basically, if we take good hygiene of our pets, then everything will be alright and we'll love them better, you know. So for hygiene, basically there are shampoos which are meant for dogs and cats. Don't use human shampoos because these won't be good for our pets. So there are specifically specified shampoos which are meant for dogs and our cats, or which are found in the market. So we better use this for the goodness of our pets. Then for hygiene, basically we look at teeth, we look at ears, we look at their eyes, their haircut, and basically that will be good. So for their teeth, we just need to make sure that our dogs have got the right toys and the right or treats, so that they can actually cleanse their teeth as they are playing as well. So there are different treats in the market that we can actually have access to, or that we can look to and actually have for our pets, so that they are in good health. And also our pets also needs to have their teeth regularly checked by the vet, maybe annually for some, but it's generally a good doing to actually have our pets checked for their teeth, for their eyes, and actually observe them for their ears. Are they shaking their heads? If they're shaking their heads, just know that maybe they're mites, you know. So we need to check for fleas, we need to check for ticks, we actually need to check for any parasite that can actually bother our pets, because with these pets they can actually or with this parasite, they can actually spread some diseases as well. So we need to make sure that our pets are free of fleas, are free of tick, and we can use different dips and these shampoos which are in the market to make sure that generally they are kept clean. Okay, guys, thank you. So also for parasites, there are different antiparasites which are there in the market for or for ectoparasites and for endoparasites as well. So we just need to make sure that we consult our vet whenever we have got our dogs and our cats, that they live free of these parasites, because they can actually cause more health problems, and our dogs can get sick, and that's another bill to us. So we just need to avoid that and make sure that our dogs are up to point. Okay, then okay, come on, Jojo. Come. Good. Be a good boy. I'll keep you there. Okay, so basically vaccinations, good hygiene, and nutrition are the basics that we guys can do to make sure that our dogs are fine. Then on hygiene, on dogs, we just need to make sure that our dogs are properly well taken care of, and their feces are actually disposed very well and safely. This can be done by actually, or maybe putting on gloves so that we prevent infecting ourselves, just in case your dog is infected. So we just need to make sure that we don't infect ourselves as we're actually trying to do these things. And for some of these pets, it's better to avoid handling these or their feces when actually maybe a pregnant woman, right? Or because basically there are some parasites which can actually not show that they are there, but they will be there, and they will be actually shedding, and this can actually cause problems. So it's better to just practice good hygiene and put on gloves as you are handling or as you are removing the feces, and actually wash your hands afterwards, or that way you know that you are safe. Okay, then I think for today I can end this. See you next time. But if you want more information about how to take care of your pets and how to just have them good, you can actually contact me on my Facebook. Then I can link you up with many different vets who can actually take good care of your pets. Okay, thank you.